I'm Amanda and I run the Mums, Bums and Tums Podcast, which is a podcast all about mums, fitness and everything else in between. And today we've got Paige with us, so would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Paige. I'm 32 and I'm a mum of 2 and I run the business, the Pelvic Floor Clinic in Liverpool.
Amazing. So tell me about the boy. Tell me about the kids.
I've got a little girl who's nearly 7 and I've got a boy who's 13.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How's mum life?
Oh, it's amazing. Very busy alongside running the business and everything, but we do it. I have help from my mum and Lisa who works in the clinic, so it is good. Yeah.
Good. It's nice to have that like family bond with people who you work with as well, isn't it?
Oh, amazing.
They understand it more. So tell me about business. When did you start doing the pelvic floor?
So I've been in the industry for a few years now.
Yeah.
But I used to do marketing, social media marketing, and that's when I came across the chair, the magic chair, which with everyone's intrigued about. So I came across that, seeing how good the response was and the reviews were, and then I opened my own clinic.
Amazing.
It was last April last year. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So tell us all about the chair, because I know about it because I've seen it on Instagram, but viewers and listeners might not know.
So I've trademarked it, the magic chair, and basically what it does is if you've got, well, it can be for mums who are postpartum, anyone with a weakened pelvic floor, or who wants to use it as prevention for getting a weakened pelvic floor. Basically, the chair gives off the equivalent to 11 to 12,000 Kegel exercises in 28 minutes.
That's amazing.
But we have like 6 settings for women, 6 settings for men. So whatever your concern is, we can target it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So is it popular?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so busy.
Good. That's what you want. That's what you want. Are you the only one trained in it in the salon, or is
me and Lisa. Yeah,
amazing.
Lisa's amazing. She helps me out so much.
I'll have to come and pop in and see what it's like.
And definitely come and try it. It's amazing. Yeah. You know what? It doesn't hurt. It's just a very weird feeling.
It's a sensation.
That's why I offer the free trial for 10 minutes so that you can try it. And then once you're into it on your sessions, you just contract with it and it's fine.
Amazing. Yeah, because that's one thing I don't think people understand is how to contract the muscle, because you're not taught how to do it, and then you'll just see someone like contract and you're like, oh, I don't know how.
Yeah, well, that's it. And if your pelvic floor's already weakened, it's so hard to find the muscle to contract, because especially ladies in menopause, because when their estrogen levels drop, the pelvic floor is one of the first muscles to go.
Is it?
Yeah. And that's when you get lady leaks, prolapse and stuff like that.
And it's so important for them to fix it before it's an issue, isn't it?
Either do your pelvic floor exercises 10 minutes of a morning, 10 minutes of a night. But unfortunately, no one does that.
No.
And then they end up coming to see me.
Which is good for your business, but you want people to...
I want people to do their exercises, because sometimes it's not that it's too late, but it takes a lot longer to get the pelvic floor back.
And a lot more work.
Yeah. I mean, like, say if they've got a grade 1 or 2 prolapse, there's many ladies that have treated and we've reversed that in 3 to 4 weeks.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's twice a week, two sessions a week, and it works by... It's like going to the gym, but for your pelvic floor. So we work the muscle, let it heal for a day or 2, and then we work on it again.
That's so good.
So your pelvic floor is like a hammock
Yeah.
for your organs, like your bladder, your bowel and uterus.
Yeah.
But men can use it as well, so same type of thing, but we're building the muscle underneath to support it.
Yeah, which is something we should be taught.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Even, especially after having a baby, or before having, if you're planning to have a baby, or just even from a teenager, really.
Yeah, because I've got loads of mums in class who say, like, I need to work on it because they don't know how to.
Yeah. And people think as well, doing core exercise for your abs is doing your pelvic floor, but even though your pelvic floor is part of your core,
you need to go deeper. Yeah. So if I ever get any mums who are struggling, I'll send them. There's a YouTube video of a woman. She does like a 10-minute follow along, like a pelvic floor and deep
with
core.
The breathing.
And that's what it's all about.
So
like
good.
Getting right in
there.
Yeah. So
because you think you've got to go from the pubic bone to the tailbone, so it's a lot of muscle to
It
really
is. And if you don't know how to contract it, you've never taught it. I used to dance, so we used to do a lot of like deep core and stuff. So I've always had quite strong, which is lucky, but it did not go with Nyla when I had a little girl.
Really?
Like you do, and you have to build it back up.
Yeah, when I was doing heavy exercise, weights, literally nearly every day. I was obsessed, and I started getting leaks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this was before I even thought of trying the chair.
Yeah.
And I had 4 sessions on the chair, and I've never had them again. Now, obviously, because I'm more conscious of it, I'll use the chair every now and again. But after 4 sessions, nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's knowing. So now you're aware of it.
Yeah.
You'll probably use your core and your pelvic floor more.
I'm engaging it when you're doing exercise.
Yeah, it's so important. Well, it's amazing what you're doing.
Thank you.
So with the men, when they go on it, have you had many men on it?
Yeah. So it started off, I was just full with women, but now the word's getting about, more men are using it. So prostate surgery, erectile dysfunction, and bladder problems, the 6 settings for men as well, or general pelvic floor health, to strengthen up, or if they go to the gym and they want to look after the pelvic floor and keep it healthy.
That's amazing. I love it.
I know, it's fab, it's amazing. And then I also do the 360 magic wand as well, so that's for all ladies, so that's more, so the chair, I'd say, is more targeted for the pelvic floor. It does a little bit of tightening, but more for the pelvic floor. The wand is more for intimacy. Yeah. So there's 2 heads on the device, and it's HIFU, high intensity focus ultrasound. One will go to the muscular layer, and one will do the superficial.
Oh, wow.
So it's really good for ladies in menopause who want to produce more moisture and collagen. Yeah.
That's so interesting. What got you into all this then?
As I say, when I'd done the marketing, I came across it, and wow, I was
just loved it.
Yeah, it's just, I just glued to it straight away, and then it, say for instance, I went to college when I was younger, I'd done beauty and stuff like that, but I was never interested. Where this, I know the inside out of a pelvic floor now.
That's amazing.
And it's something that I'm really interested in.
When you find something you really enjoy, you want to learn more as well, and you want to constantly progress.
Anything new I can learn, I'm like,
I need to get you into class and be chatting to all the mums postpartum about what they need to do.
Oh, definitely.
It'd be amazing. Yeah, you'll have to come along. Come and join us for a class.
Oh, I will. I need to, honestly. I need to. I'm so big. And I know you can't be too busy to work out. I need to fit it in.
You can, though. When you've got your own business, it's a completely different ball game, isn't it?
It is. I mean, I've been training once a week, but it's literally half an hour boxing.
But it's better than nothing as well.
It's better than nothing, and I think it just adds up in your little piggy bank type of thing.
Absolutely. Sometimes you've just got to write it off that it's not going to happen that day. And you've also got to listen to your body. Yeah. So if you're tired or...
That's it, yeah.
And there'll be all these people that'll shout oh, do it tired, do it this. But sometimes you do it tired and make yourself ill.
Yeah.
I've been there,
That's what it used to be like. I was so obsessed with my body.
Same.
Every single day. And I'd feel bad one day off. I'd be scared to have that one day off.
Yeah.
In case I fell out of the routine.
Yeah.
And you're just
so toxic though, isn't it? And I think that is the way we've been brought up.
Yeah.
Because we've been taught that
it is.
You can't have a day off.
I think it started, how old are you if you don't mind?
I'm going to be 32 this month.
Oh, see, I'm 32. Well, I'm 32 in June. But I think round about when we were teenagers, that was when it started.
Yeah, and it was horrendous.
Dysmorphia, it was.
God, yeah.
Feeling fat, looking at magazines.
Well, magazines, I don't know how they were ever allowed.
I know. But now it's even worse. Social media with all the body shapes. No one really looks like what they do on.
Also, it's all the editing. People are so good at editing, it's really scary.
I know. It's the other day I'd put a filter on, it was on TikTok, and it was called Fox Eyes, and my eyes were like this. I was like,
who's that?
How do I get them eyes? And I thought that's how dangerous it is. Yeah. Because you're then wanting to get surgery to look like a filter.
Yeah, this is the issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really scary. It worries me for the kids who are growing up.
Yeah.
Because we obviously didn't have social media when we were younger till probably teenagers.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't even...
It was MySpace and Bebo.
And it was more child friendly, I'd say, than it is now.
Yeah. It's wild out there now.
Oh, yeah.
I've tried to... Since having Nala, I tried to unfollow loads of people who made me feel body conscious because I feel like
you don't want to set that example.
No, you can't have people who you're looking at them thinking, why don't I look like that? Because you'll never look like someone else.
Exactly, that's it. So, you've got to embrace it. Healthy diet, healthy mindset and healthy life. You're going to end up loving yourself anyway.
Yeah.
If you stick
that's
to
the goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when you were working out 7 days a week, did you love your body?
No. And you know what? I was ill all the time.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was so ill. And my face was really like jaunt. Like here, lines.
You don't look healthy, do you?
I think I'd lost weight it was like 3 stone in a few months.
Oh my goodness.
And I think I just lost it that quick. I just felt like crap all the time.
Yeah, you got no energy.
I've got a balanced diet. I've put a bit of weight on, but I do feel better. Probably not how I want to look here, but you know, I feel
don't think you'll ever be happy with how you look.
No.
Ever.
No.
So
you've just got to kind of, I don't know,
just roll with it.
Yeah,
and enjoy it, because you'll look back in 10 years and be like, I wish I looked like that.
I know. What was the stress now too?
No, I know. So did you did beauty in college?
Yeah, and hairdressing.
Did you enjoy it or not really then?
It was more, I think I enjoyed it because it was that time when I was between 16 and 19.
Yeah.
And it was just...
You didn't want to get a job?
No, it was just like socialising and stuff, but it was never my passion. I did have a job doing beauty and stuff afterwards, but I never felt like I was really good at it, so it just never lasted.
Yeah.
And then over the years, like I've worked in like John Lewis, on the makeup counters and stuff like that, and Debenhams through an agency. And I did like that, but it was still not my purpose. Where I feel like with this is like a purpose.
What you were
I'm
made
helping
to do,
women. Yeah.
Isn't it so much better when you like help? I've never enjoyed a job more now than when I'm helping mums to feel better
when you
about
help
themselves.
Someone,
And you know that you're making a difference.
I have ladies literally coming in crying, upset or really embarrassed, and then as soon as they've had that like 15-20 minute trial and consultation, they go out smiling with a breath of fresh air because they've spoke about it. So that's why I'm always so open on my videos speaking about it, because I think it's spreading the awareness and I don't want people to feel embarrassed.
It shouldn't be a taboo.
Over 60% of women will suffer at some point.
And I think there is that like shame about it, which there shouldn't be, because as you're saying, there's so many people who've got it.
Exactly.
That why are we ashamed of something that is a human
because it could happen to most of us.
It's not like
really.
You've done it through your own fault.
See, if it's over 60% of women that are going to suffer one day, you're lucky for it not to be.
Yeah, you're in the minority.
Yeah,
if you haven't got it.
Yeah, so it does need to be spoke about. And another thing is endometriosis.
Yeah,
and I think people are starting to speak about that a lot more now. I mean, I've only started learning about that since having this business, and the new chair that I've got helps with endometriosis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm still learning with that, but I do know it can help with the pains. It can't cure it, but it can relax the muscles, so it's really not as painful. Yeah.
Oh,
so it increases the blood flow as well.
Yeah, because I don't think we're taught enough about anything like that either. Like, I don't really know the ins and outs of it unless you've kind of got someone who's got something like that. It's not spoken about, is it? And
definitely not.
You don't know what the pain people are going through.
I know. I've got a lady coming in actually in a couple of weeks, and she's going to have a chat about endometriosis now. She's used the chair and the wand, so it'll be nice to hear her feedback and see if it has helped her.
Yeah. So how often would they have to have it? Is it like you have to have it for life thing, or is it?
No, I mean, so say if you're postpartum, I'd say just if you're not suffering with leaks or anything, a course of 6 should get you
tighter,
nice and healthy, tighter, and it will enable you to be able to just do them pelvic floor exercises yourself.
Yeah.
Now, if you've already started having leaks, I'd say 6 to 8 sessions. 6 will do it, but 8 is good to make sure that you've really built enough muscle to be able to contract the muscle yourself. And then there's the 8 to 10 sessions, which is probably more for ladies who are wearing towels every day, or they want to do a course, but then have maintenance sessions. But where was I at? Yeah. So ladies who are wearing pads every day, sometimes they do a course, but then they'll have to keep up with it.
Yeah.
Especially if they're in the menopausal stage, because the estrogen levels just keep dropping, which reduces the collagen and everything.
Suppose if it's been a long period as well, it's a lot of damage, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. Some ladies take to it really well though and don't have to come back.
That's good.
So it's different for everyone.
Yeah, it's like everything, isn't it? It's not one size fits all.
The wand is every 4 weeks for 3 months, so 3 times, but then you can't have that for 18 to 20 months after that. And then you can only have it once a year, but that's highly effective as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
And so you love it then? You love doing
really good, really good.
You're meeting loads of new people all the time, which I think is really exciting.
Yeah, it's like, because the half-an-hour sessions, every day I'm just meeting all different ladies. It's lovely.
And I think it's good to hear people's stories as well. And it grows your experience.
It is, because they've all got like weakened pelvic floors for different reasons. Sometimes it's hereditary. Like I've had younger girls in who were in the early 20s who haven't had children with the problem. Yeah. So it's a wide range.
Absolutely, and you're helping them out massively.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So tell me about the kids then.
Oh, they're amazing. So Ariel, she's like one old woman. She's nearly 7. She's just at that stage now where she's into YouTube and everything. And I do try, you know, where you try and limit it, what you do, but
as long as she's being
healthy,
safe.
Yeah, well, that's it. She's safe. It's YouTube Kids, but I do. I'm just so glad the sun's coming out and stuff, so we can get the park and stuff like that.
Thank God. Winter is hard.
It is, because I think in the winter, like, you are sitting in a lot more watching telly and watching YouTube.
Yeah, just to get through the day, isn't it?
That's it. But my son, he's 13. He's got autism.
Yeah.
He's been out of school for a year, but he's just got back in full time in West Kirby. So I'm so happy. It took me so long to get him in there.
How's he finding it being back?
He loves it.
Is he in the same school or has he swapped?
No, he swapped. So
good.
He was out for a year, but it was just finding a school that
was right for him.
Met his needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's doing amazing now.
Good.
Oh, I'm so happy.
It takes a weight off you as well, doesn't it?
It does.
It must be so hard to... Is your pride and joy, and
I know.
You don't want to let them go sometimes.
And then it was hard to let him go back to school because I was used to him being with me and my mum for a whole year.
Yeah, and you are just so like protective over them, aren't you? And you just worry of all the things. I know I do worry of all the things that can go wrong, and then
no, especially that time of the month as well. My mind goes crazy.
Yeah, into overdrive.
I start panicking and going in the room to check on them overnight.
Yeah. Does that not grow out? I thought that stopped when she was about 5.
No.
I still have our camera on her.
No, I have a 13-year-old. I'm still the same.
But I can't help it. I just, like, the other night she slept for the full night in her bed, and I woke up and I was like, oh my God, is she alive?
Yeah.
I was like, that's not happened for about 2 months. And you panic. And you think the worst, but I was thinking, if I go in and check on her, she might wake up.
Yeah. Oh, I feel you, honestly. That's my struggle every month. I still always feel like that, but that time of the month is even worse.
Everything's heightened, isn't it? All your hormones are raring to go.
Yeah.
But no, that's good. So, clinic's going well. Where about in Liverpool is it?
It's in Pall Mall, so in the city centre,
And there's just you two there?
Yeah. Well, no, there's other little businesses as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we've got our clinic, and then there's girls who do Botox and filler training courses, and a guy does the semi-permanent makeup for the head.
Oh, that's exciting.
So it's nice. You know what I find in that building? We're all like little entrepreneurs, and we'll just sit there and we'll give each other ideas.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Nice,
it's a lovely little vibe. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
that's what you
nice. Need. I love it.
Because it is. It's hard running a business.
It is.
You need someone who's going to be like, look, why don't you try this? Or at least push you on a bit.
It is hard. I mean, I wouldn't change it for the world. No. I love it. But it's very, I'm getting used to it now. Like, I've sorted my days so that I am back for the school run, because I hate relying on my mum all the time. I don't want to put too much pressure on her. Yeah. But It's going well. It is going well.
Good.
I'm sorting all my times out and stuff. So
good, just finding your groove.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
So when you had the kids, were you into fitness before you had the kids? No, not at all.
I was terrible. I mean, I've went through little phases, but it was more when Ariel was about 4.
Yeah.
So I'd say about 3 years, like I've got into my fitness, but I'm not as into it as I was, but it's still there. I know that I'm going to get right back into it. It's just the time I'm finding.
It's that phase of your life, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think right now the business is getting really busy. If I book 3 classes in a week, someone could want to book in for a consultation and I want to get them in. So I do deprive myself a little bit. Sorry. But I'll get there with that.
Yeah,
it's going to come with time, you know.
Well, the business is just under a year.
Yeah.
So it's still like it's
still
early.
New, really.
Yeah, and it does take you a while and it'll constantly change as well, probably.
Yeah.
But I was like that first year I did hit this. Was it a year? A bit more. I just didn't go to the gym. I used to work out here when I could, but I'd have to do it all at home because you don't have time.
It's too. Your mind's really occupied.
Yeah, you never switch off with the business. Like my phone is never stopping.
Oh, it's horrible. You know what? My screen time the other day was like 9 hours or something. I thought, no, that is taking the biscuit. So I was like, right, I'm going to go on it in the morning. If I'm in work, I can go on it all day, you know, between clients stuff for work purposes, and then an hour of a night because I thought my head was banging.
I'm like, right, I'm going to research now and I'm going to find some content ideas and some trending audios. And then the next thing I know, it's been an hour I've been scrolling aimlessly. That's it. And you just
always important to write lists, I think.
Yeah. I love a list.
Yeah.
I love a list.
Tick your goals off. I've got a few things to
I like to set reminders as well on my phone.
Yeah.
I feel accomplished when I'm like, complete.
Yeah, that's it.
But it is good. It's good to have. So you've got goals for this year?
Yeah, so we're getting a new machine very soon. Hopefully it'll be in next week. So that's going to be to do with more like body toning. So good for people who already go to the gym and they want to enhance areas that they can't target when they're in the gym. So that's something else I'm just currently training on that.
I love that you're constantly adapting and growing and learning.
And then maybe another clinic over on the Wirral, because
you live in the Wirral, don't you?
Yeah. So maybe another clinic with the chair starting off.
That's absolutely.
Because with it being 2 sessions a week for 3 to 5 weeks, I have so many ladies from over here, but it's a bit of a pain in the bum.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Is there parking or anything by the clinic?
Yeah.
Oh, fab.
It's just travelling over, But there is parking. There's plenty of parking by the clinic.
Yeah, I think that'd thrive over here because
definitely.
Well, people who don't want to travel as well.
I know,
there's not really anything like that, is there?
No, there's not.
Is there many other in Liverpool like it?
I don't know. I mean,
I've never heard of it until I saw yours.
There probably is, but I think maybe the people who have, they cross-sell it with other treatments where I just focus on that.
Solely,
so I think that's why I'm really busy with it,
Yeah, you are,
and
literally.
I talk about it constantly.
You've got to.
Yeah,
you have to push it because if you don't, no one else will.
I know.
So you do really well with your online stuff.
Thank you.
It's good. It's what you need.
I think it's one of the most important parts of the job, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you don't realise how much of a job that side is.
It's a big job.
That gave me the shock of my life.
24/7, isn't it?
Yeah. Like I always thought it was dead easy, but I try and post something every day.
Yeah.
Just to keep it
active.
Up. And some days I'm like, oh my God. Like,
I know, sometimes like, is that pointless that I've just done that? Because
I don't think it's ever pointless though, because even if I did see a post the other day and someone said if you had we've been trained to think that we don't have enough. So if 20 people like your photo, you think, oh, that's rubbish. But if 20 people stood in front of you and clapped for you, you'd be like, oh.
Oh, no.
And you've got to think of it that way.
You have, definitely.
Also, I find with a lot of my content, I don't want people all over the UK seeing it. I don't need them to. It's people around here that I'm trying to help.
Yeah. So same, I target, when I do ads and stuff, I target Liverpool and Wirral. And what was I going to say? Sorry.
You do want people all over the UK.
Oh, yeah. And, that was the thing. My views are really high, but the likes are low, so people do watch.
See it, but don't.
And it's just, I think when it's businesses, people don't necessarily like it because they don't need to. They don't know,
it's different,
it's
isn't
more
it?
when it's personal, they do. It's like, hi, I like your picture.
Yeah.
But when it's a business, I don't think it's...
No, that's why I think it's so good having your face on your business.
Yeah, definitely.
And talking and stuff, because then people are like buying into you.
To you, yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, she's lovely.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that helps, especially going to like someone for your pelvic floor.
Yeah,
if you're embarrassed or upset,
have a good
you need
relation.
to know that's a friendly person on the other side.
Yeah.
And that massively helps because you give off such a good aura on your Instagram. So you're like, oh, I'm going to be safe with her.
Definitely.
Which is really important.
Yeah. I think, I have a good relationship with all my clients.
Yeah.
They're really nice.
You've got to.
Yeah.
You've got to be a certain type of person to be in a job where you're face to face with people who are strangers as well every day. Because if you're not easy to talk to, it's just not going to work.
It's not going to work.
No.
You'll end up closed.
Yeah, no one will feel safe either.
No, that's it.
So you've got some exciting stuff coming up.
Yeah, can't wait. It's all go. It's like it's just happening natural. It's not like I'm even thinking, what can I do next? It's just like all coming. And I think that's the part of having a healthy mindset. I was speaking about this yesterday actually with one of the girls in the clinic. She was we were saying about, like healing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like when you're at that stage where you're healed, everything just flows and you don't need to do anything. Yeah. You just relax and let it take over.
Yeah, you're in your own lane. You're not worrying about other people. No. I do think as well that comes with age.
It does. I think,
Because when we were younger, I think I worried about every single person's thought.
Yeah, so I was like that, to be honest. I'm still a little bit like that, but it's gradually, I'm training my mind now not to give a damn what people think or say about me, because I know that, the more like views my videos are getting, the comments off some people, and I'm just like,
this is the thing, isn't it? You open yourself up a little bit. Yeah,
it's like Pandora's box, but I'm thinking, well, you're not bringing anything to my table.
I'm not for you.
Yeah, I'm helping women. I'm not a bad person,
Yeah, also, if you've got the time to go online and start commenting about people, I just think you've got nothing better to do.
It's always fake accounts as well. And I'm just like... So that did bother me at first, but now I'm literally just, I don't even delete them. I just like
leave it. Any publicity is good.
Yeah.
Do you ever message them back or anything? No, good.
No, I used to a little bit, but just put like hearts or something. But now,
thanks, babe.
Yeah, but now I just don't even let it affect me at all.
Yeah, and that's growth in itself. Because that's hard, especially when someone's like going at you for what you look like.
Oh, no, I know.
Like, I can't help that.
I know. That's what it mainly is. It's either what I look like, or they say, the other day it was, who would want to listen to this? Oh, I believe everything this airhead says. I was like, okay, thank you.
You know nothing about me.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
But it's, as I say, it doesn't bother me now. It actually did, but now I don't know what's happened. It's like overnight of just like, whoosh, gone.
Yeah, because you posted a story, didn't you, about it? And I couldn't believe that people were like saying that. But did you get loads of people replying positive from that?
Yeah.
There you go then.
No one.
For every negative, there'll be so many more positives.
That's what I mean. And then after that, I thought, I'm not even ever going to mention it again, because that's given them the what they want.
What they want, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was kicking myself a little bit for saying something about it, but when you're having one of them days and you're like, how dare they? But then once I got it out, I thought, with the old now.
Once it's done, and then people understand you a bit more as well, and be like, there is a real human on the other side of this Instagram. Like,
I feel for some of the influencers, like,
saying, I couldn't do it.
No.
Not for me.
No.
But then I do think some of them bring it upon themselves as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So I couldn't be bothered worrying constantly about...
I think you're going to end up with loads of following, and then that'll come with it. But you've just got to...
doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of them, you get it. And now, as well, with Instagram, when you're on like the Discover page and the Reels, random people pop up.
I think that's how I might have found you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I follow an account... he's an American man. His name's James Capola, I think it is. And he'll like get sent, he's a fitness person, he'll get sent videos of people slagging other people off, and then he calls out the people who are slagging them off, but he'll go in on them. And I'm like, that's what you need, someone holding them accountable.
Yeah.
Because someone could look a certain way, but it tells you nothing about that person.
I know, doesn't.
No.
Doesn't.
And like, that's not what you want.
Oh no,
your kids to be like, or...
No, I know. We want to make the world a safe place.
Yeah.
And that isn't.
No, and it does worry me for like the kids in school now of how horrible. Because I hated school. Well, no, I didn't hate school. I hated how bitchy. I went to an all-girls school. Yeah. And it was dead bitchy.
Yeah.
So I think how much worse it must be now.
It's like my son, like with the autism, he's very obsessive. So I think, oh, please don't say anything to him, because he'll just obsess over it and he won't forget about it.
Bless him.
Yeah.
Does he take everything to heart as well?
Yeah, he's getting better now. As he's getting older, he's getting better. And I try and teach him, like... He's very black and white.
Yeah.
Where now I'm trying to teach him, you know, some things are like out of humour and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's hard if you can't see it that way. You can't.
I know,
like, how old was he when he was diagnosed then?
9.
Was he? Was that hard to get a diagnosis?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was.
It's bad, isn't it?
It was. But once we got it, it was kind of like, it was closure.
Yeah, you know.
And confirmation that it weren't just me being a bad mum or, you know, not doing things right.
Yeah, because you've always got that mum guilt as well.
Yeah, because I used to think, what have I done wrong? Because he used to have meltdown after meltdown.
And you get the judgment of other people as well.
Yeah, oh, he had one the other day, first one in a year.
Oh, wow.
And I took him to that anime, an anime exhibition. Yeah. And they sold him a can of Red Bull. And I come back and I was like, are you taking the mick?
So nice. You've got to be 18, haven't you, anyway?
I said that to him, but just
not meaning it.
Not meaning it. But it was really their fault for giving me. And then it just, it exploded.
You could see it happening.
But I was like, oh crap, what have I done? But then I was like, no. And I thought, no, just like, it's just me and him in the room.
Just ride it.
It was full, but I just sat him down and just... had to sit
You've
there.
got to zone in with him.
About 40 minutes, but he did start to calm down. But then once he calms down, he's like, what just happened type of thing.
It's like he's out, like he's not really been there the whole time.
But then he was fine. He enjoyed the rest of the day.
Good. Didn't ruin it.
No, I think once you get into that mindset of knowing what their needs are and working with them, it's fine.
How to help them. And not shaming them for feeling their feelings.
Yeah, because we try not even say now that he's got autism to him.
Yeah,
we kind
label.
We don't label it now because he says I haven't got autism anymore. But it's really because we're just learning how to deal with it.
Yeah, treating him like a human because he is.
It, yeah. Where at first you're looking at all these techniques and whatever, strategies, and some of them do help, but until you find your own balance, it's not going to work.
Every kid's so different as well.
Yeah, and I think kids, they just need love, attention, and boundaries.
And to be safe.
To
feel safe, which he obviously does with you.
You just love loads of cuddles and you know, it makes the day a lot better.
Definitely. Yeah. Cheers you up.
For everyone, yeah.
So did you find after his diagnosis he changed in himself? Or did he not really?
It was worse. And I think a lot of it is puberty and hormones as well.
It's awkward time, isn't it?
Between 9 and 12, it was so bad. It was like my child. He was like, I was his enemy. It was like he hated me.
I think that comes anyway with teenage years, and it was probably heightened.
So I think he had that a bit sooner because now he's come out of that. We're like best friends again, as we was before. So it was a battle, but you know we got through it. Yeah, we made it.
Survived, just about.
We survived. Yeah.
Oh no, that's good. And how about Ariel? How's she doing?
She's amazing. Oh, she's good.
She loves school.
Yeah, she loves school. She's so good. She loves it. Yeah. I got them both into Muay Thai.
Oh yeah.
With me last week. They're loving that.
God,
I'm going to get
good
them in a class now, though, because I feel like for you know, social skills and stuff would be good for Frankie. So I've messaged a couple. I'm going to get them next week into a class with other kids.
That's really good. I do
for
think
fitness. You see,
yeah.
Like Ariel, at first it was like I thought drama and dance, which is good, but I think the Muay Thai, it's good for the fitness as well. And burning a lot.
And also respect. They learn a lot of respect and things like that. Yeah. And like discipline and
definitely 100%.
It is important.
Yeah.
Did they do any other clubs or anything?
Not at the minute now, because we've been so up the wall with Frank not being in school. Now he's in school, I'm open to doing a lot more. But I have been up the wall the past year because I started the business, but at the same time, Frankie wasn't in school.
Yeah.
Then I'm in...
You're a mad woman.
I know. Getting aerial to school. Some days I'm late. I'm forever in that office. And I feel like,
If you feel like you're just digging a grave, don't you, and you're not getting any way out.
I know.
But you are coming out of it.
I know. I feel like everything's leveling out now.
It's meant to be. And do you think the first year of business is hard as well anyway?
Hectic.
And then...
Hectic.
You're just constantly
But it becomes a way of your life then.
Yeah.
And it's just like now it's second nature. After here, I'll go and see my mum, get over to work. She'll get the kids for me. Then I'll be back having tea with them. And it's just, we work it out now.
It's work. Thank God for your mum.
I know. I don't know what to do with her.
No, I don't know what to do with mine.
God, she's amazing. She's an angel.
Good. And deserved. You do need that support.
You do, definitely.
Like, really need it. And I'm sure the kids love her as well.
They do. Oh, they do. they get away with murder.
Oh, yeah. Nans are different to mums.
Yeah, they are.
She wasn't that good to us. No, it is. It's funny because you see your mum in a different light when you have kids. Like, we took my mum on holiday with us last year to Ibiza. So us three and my mum.
Oh.
And I got to see like the way she was with Nala, and I thought that's how she would have been with me. And it was just dead cute to think I'm getting to see her, because Nala was literally just like a mini me.
Oh.
So it was like, this is literally what I want to be like.
Oh.
She's amazing.
Amazing. That's so lovely.
And she's so helpful, which is good because you just need her.
Oh, definitely.
You need
Aren't girls just like, they are like a little miniature of you, aren't they?
Yeah, so sassy.
Ariel's the same.
She's a teenager already. And
she's 3.
Yeah.
Till she's 7.
No, everyone's always like, wait till this. And I'm like, oh no, I thought it got better. Like,
it does. It gets better in the way they're easier to look after because they're more independent. Yeah. Like Ariel, so she'll get herself dressed for school and everything. Yeah. Obviously, have to check over. There'll be a shirt inside out or something.
Yeah, but she's trying.
She's trying. She is good like that. She's so independent. But I get what you mean. Like when they're 3, even 4, they can. It's when they start school.
Yeah, so that's September.
That's when it does get easier.
Yeah,
but the sass and the attitude comes.
God, yeah.
Yeah,
she's hard, especially the mornings when we're trying. She goes to preschool at the minute, and I do think that's massively helped her.
Yeah,
because she's coming on leaps and bounds with that, and she can finally like communicate her feelings properly, which has helped.
It does help a lot.
Yeah, because she does have some.
Because there's nothing worse when they're in a full-blown tantrum. You don't know what they want, and then it gets you all worked up.
Yeah, and it's like fire on fire, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's like arguing with
yourself.
Yeah, and you're like,
I know. I was like, why am I arguing with a 3-year-old? Like,
yeah.
But now I can be like, right, let's think about it. Yeah. What's upset? Yeah, is it worth?
And it just comes second nature. You just do it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the battle.
So I was young when I had Frankie. I was only 18.
Oh, yeah.
So I've learned a lot from having him. I've got so much more patience with them both now.
Yeah.
So laid back.
You were still a kid, really.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. And I didn't realise it till now. I'm like, oh my God, like Frankie's 13. I was 5 years older than him with a baby. And it's just
That's a scary way to look at it, isn't it?
Yeah. But now, they're just like my little besties now.
That's good.
Yeah. So anything kicks off in the house. It's like, right, okay, let's be civilised about this.
Let's all get on one level. That's the best way to be, because if you're just having to go back at them, it just doesn't help.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It really doesn't. Sometimes it's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes you want to kill them.
I know. I know.
But we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
No, it's good. So what you're doing, I don't know how to say it, Muay Thai?
Yeah.
Are you loving it?
Yeah,
I've been looking into doing it and I really want to try it.
Oh, you should go. I go to Rory in Upton. Amazing. He's really good. He's got the patience of a saint, honestly, because I am thinking about a million things.
And then he gives you a combo.
Once. And I'm like, and then Nelly take his head off.
Taking out all your anger.
I'll kick instead of punch. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
That's good though. That's what you need, someone who's got the patience.
Yeah, but it's really good. It's just, I only do it once a week, a PT, with them. And it's good.
Letting out all that anger. It's so good that he lets the kids go and do it as well, because that is so important for them.
I know.
Especially if they're going with you and seeing you.
I know. It was good. That was last week. We had a good time.
Will you take the kids again to that? Or you're just going to do the classes?
I'm going to do the one-to-ones.
Have your time.
And then I'm going to take them to a class because I want them to be socialising outside of school. So that's my little plan. And it's ideal them doing it together, because it's one less, instead of here, there.
Yeah, loads of drop-offs.
Because like a Tuesday and Thursday are the late nights, which Lisa is now doing, but it's like I have to cram everything into them 2 nights, for like home life.
It's impossible, isn't it?
I know.
You'll never win it all.
No.
Do you work weekends?
Yeah, I work Saturdays.
Yeah.
Sometimes Lisa will do a Saturday, but I'm trying to get in on the Saturday. I only work till 2-3, so I've got the rest of the afternoon then with the kids. And then nice Sunday, doing
chill day.
Yeah, doing whatever.
Everything else you need to do.
Yeah, I know.
All the housework in a day.
I know. I've just decluttered my whole house for that reason.
I need to do that.
The tip guy, he come to mine, must have been about 6 times. Like, just constant flow of stuff. I don't know. It didn't look cluttered, but it was. I know. Cupboards,
it's mad, isn't it? Especially after Christmas. And you don't realise how much stuff you've got, and then you get a shed load.
Oh, I'm never going that overboard. Every year I do it, buy too much. Same. And it's just ridiculous. Not doing it this year.
I say every year I'm not going to do it. Then I panic buy and think, I've got enough. And then I've got too much.
I know.
But you just want the best.
I think it's society, isn't it? Making you
shovel down. Yeah, you need to spend X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
That's what I worry for when the girls are older. Because when we were in school, we'd have a Jane Norman bag for our PE bag.
Oh, I know.
And now they'll have like a full-on Canada Goose coat.
I know.
So it's petrifying.
It is.
We'll be skinned.
It is definitely. I know. Ariel started asking for P. Louise, and I've just point blank said no.
You can't.
She's only 6, nearly 7.
Yeah.
But not a chance.
You've got to keep them as young as you can as well.
I'm trying, yeah.
I didn't care about makeup till I was in secondary school.
Same. I wanted
and dolls. I still feel like I was too old. Too young, sorry.
That's it. Same.
Try it.
Yeah, it's ruining your skin. My skin is terrible off wearing makeup from a young age. You're opening yourself to acne and...
Yeah, you're battering your skin, aren't you? It needs to 100%. Breathe. I found my skin's better the older I've got because I care less, so I wear less.
Yeah, that's it. I was... where was I? In Boots on Christmas, and they didn't have me shaded foundation, and this is how much you don't wear makeup as much. They give me a few testers. They lasted me till yesterday, and then I ordered online last night.
I love that. But it does come with age though now as well. I won't wear a foundation now unless I'm going out.
I'll
just wear like a BB cream or something just to even my skin.
Even your skin out, yeah.
But when I was younger, the thought of that. Not going out without my eyebrows, my lashes.
No way.
Who's that gremlin?
You will see me.
I used to put makeup on to go shopping and everything.
Same.
But I do think once you have a kid, you're like, I haven't got time for that.
I think you glow more, I don't know.
You find yourself.
You find yourself. And I think the confidence that you get, you wear your confidence, don't you?
Definitely. You do change as a person, don't you, when you become a mum?
Yeah.
How did you find... So how old were you when you had Ariel?
23.
How did you find
24.
How did you find the difference from when you had Frankie to having her?
I was a lot more chilled out.
Really?
Yeah, more relaxed. And then I feel like when I had Ariel, that's when like family unit come together then. So, yeah, because 18, my God, being 18 with a kid is mad. I know. It was so hard, but I done it. And
amazing.
He's like my bestie. Yeah.
It's amazing.
They both are, yeah.
Good. That's what you want. You want that with your kids. You want them to be like excited to spend time with you.
I'm glad that I did have them young because now I've got me. I can have my business and everything like that.
Yeah.
So it's not. I don't regret it.
No, and it's what's right for each person.
Yeah, some like this is. I was talking about this the other day. Some people are more suited to have the kids older. It doesn't matter. Everyone's different, and we're all on a different journey.
Absolutely.
Aren't we? So
yeah, and you can't judge someone for doing it that way because as long as they're doing it well and like keeping the kids safe and happy, that's what matters at the end of the day.
Definitely.
And obviously the kids are happy.
Yeah.
So That's good. That's what we want. Do you ever take them into work with you then?
Yeah, but I try not to.
As much as I can.
Like, yeah, I had to on Monday, and Frank was like, when are we going? He was like,
yeah, he's at that age now as well. Where it's so
Ariel will just be doing cartwheels somewhere. So yeah, I really try not take them into work.
Yeah.
But you know what? Most of my ladies are mums anyway, so they do understand. But
yeah, that makes
it's more for my sanity. Yeah, I need to be in work mode, not mum. I can't mum and work at the same time.
No, I think as well, I mum worse if I'm in work.
Yeah,
I feel
don't want to be snappy. I don't want to set, the day up to be
bad. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, because I started the class because I didn't go back to work and I needed something that Nala could do with me just to save on money. And I used to love having her with me when she sat still.
Yeah.
And then she just used to run about. I thought, oh no, you need to go somewhere because you can't be with me. Because then I felt like I couldn't do my job properly if she was there and I'm panicking about her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she absolutely loves coming to work. She'll always ask, can I go to your work, please? And I'm like, no, you're not coming. But I love that she loves it.
Oh, that's good.
Because she's got a positive
good example. Yeah. And I think it's amazing your kids being in that fitness environment from a young age, because it's just going to be a part of their life.
Yeah.
And, we
never had that.
No. We were just feral.
I remember when I was in school, because I was in the all-girls school, and we used to do like pump it up videos for PE. Yeah. Imagine putting one of them on now. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
And they used to be dancing in bikinis on the beach.
Oh my God.
And now I
no wonder we all have body dysmorphia and body complexes.
Carry them through life.
I know.
But yeah, I just think like, I'm so glad she can see now me thinking about being strong rather than being skinny.
That's it, yeah.
And that's what you need.
Because when you become stronger, your figure comes with it. Yeah, I find, if I do my fitness for my mind, your body just comes without you even noticing. But if you're looking at yourself every day, it feels like a lifetime.
If you're weighing every week. So I advise clients that we don't weigh. We weigh every 4 weeks, like maximum.
I'm scared of the scales.
I don't weigh myself. It's depressing. Because I'll fixate on it. So that's what they do. So some of them like to weigh weekly, and I say, well, you can't take it from week to week because it's not going to lose loads each week.
No.
So just weigh every week if you want to, and then we can get like an average.
Yeah.
But you become obsessed.
You do.
And it's really
when
dangerous.
I done keto, I was like that. Yeah. And it was, to be fair, it was working. And that's how I got the bulk of my weight off. But I was terrified of eating carbs. And it wasn't healthy.
So toxic.
And I was so drained because I wouldn't eat them. I was literally petrified of them.
Yeah.
And then gradually, but then when I started eating them normal, I'd pile weight on. Then I'd go on a crash, no carb diet. And it was a horrible cycle where now I just try and eat high protein and calorie count.
Yeah. As long as you're fueling your body, moving it.
Yeah, that's it.
I think we overcomplicate a lot of stuff with all these diets.
We do. I just don't diet now.
No.
Just high protein.
I'll just cut my calories down if I need to.
That's it.
Still enjoy things.
I think as well, if you have the high protein, your calories automatically stay quite low if you're eating healthy.
Plus you're eating good stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Rather than like...
And it burns a lot better.
Yeah.
Quicker, does it?
Yeah. And then you're not, when you're eating better stuff, you're fuller for longer.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not worse than when you go somewhere, have something to eat, and then 2 minutes later you're hungry still.
Well, that's it. It's like this morning, I had me protein bagel.
Yeah.
Like chicken sausages, turkey, bacon and egg. I do that now every morning because it's just, I know it fills me till about 12:30, then I'll have something and then me tea. But I have to eat before I'm hungry, otherwise I'll be like sweets, crisps.
Yeah, same. I'm a massive sweet tooth.
I love them. And there's a shop right downstairs from the clinic.
Yeah, see, that's dangerous.
Yeah. And I found I put a bit of weight on because I was sitting there with sweets, crisps.
And if they're in front of your face,
I know.
You just keep going, don't you?
Yeah. That's when I'm in work till like 9 at night or 8 at night. And I'm at the laptop just eating crisps, but I don't do it no more.
No, it's too easy. It's like mindless eating, isn't it?
It is.
I do that when I'm watching the telly.
Yeah.
And I'll just keep eating and then I turn around and I'm like, oh no, the whole bag's gone.
So I get popcorn now because it's not as bad, is it?
No,
it's not.
I quite like after dinner if I need like a snack, meringue with yogurt, like Greek yogurt.
Nice.
Really nice.
Love Greek yogurt.
Yeah, with some fruit.
Oh, lovely.
That used to be when I used to like hard diet. That'd be like me one treat a week.
One treat a week, yeah. Oh, those days. Yeah, I used to be like that, like obsessive with my diets.
Yeah, I go like one extreme to the other. So I'm all in or nothing. So it's hard. But I do feel like that's our generation.
It is. It's just important to keep a healthy mindset about it and then set the example to our kids, so then hopefully we can change
the generation
of how we think about food, lifestyle, body image.
Yeah, I do find now the kids are better, but I did have a client in at the weekend who said an 8-year-old stepson had asked how many calories were in something.
Yeah.
And that just like made me feel really sad that he's even thinking about something like that at that age.
Oh, bless.
Not overweight, not unhealthy.
No.
And you don't want to start asking them whys.
Yeah.
Like, why are you asking how much is in it? Because then they'll start to think more into it.
Yeah, definitely.
So she just was like, it doesn't really matter how much is in it as long as you're eating healthy. And
yeah.
So you've just got to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's scary because it is shoved in your face on social media as well.
It is.
What I eat in a day.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you don't post anything like that, do you? You're really motivational.
Yeah,
I love your page.
I think though as well, if what I eat in a day, if you ate that, you're not going to look like me anyway.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's going to be different to your body. Plus, I'm a massive sweet tooth, so I don't want people to know what I've ate.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to be real.
Your dirty secrets.
Yeah. I do think though as well, the people who are posting that, it could be a complete fabrication of their day.
You don't know. You wouldn't know.
I did.
Social media's not real life.
No, I did do what I eat in a day, but it was Nyla.
Yeah.
When she was 2, so it was a year ago. And when she was 2, and she ate something like 1,200 calories in a day. And I was like, if you're eating less than my 2-year-old, you've got an issue.
Oh my gosh.
Because she is a gannet and she'll eat, but she's very active.
Yeah. That's it. They burn it off so fast.
Absolutely. When
they're
she
like bulls in China shops. Like,
tell me about it. She used to come in here with me and work, and she'd just like exercise with every client.
Yeah.
So we'd go through so much food, but she still does eat a balanced diet.
Yeah.
Get the goods in, get the bads in.
Yeah, that's it.
So
that's what I'm like with my kids. I don't think about it too much. Home cooked meals most nights if I can. But some of the nights are at my mum's, but they'll always get like, homemade meals. And it's all goodness.
Yeah, she doesn't really, she's quite fussy now, so she won't eat much meat or anything, but she'd prefer to have stuff homemade.
Yeah.
Always. But my mum always did homemade everything. We'd never ate a freezer meal.
We go through phases. Say, like, if I'm doing hammering nights and work, I'll be like, I need takeaways and stuff. But I've thought, no, you fall into a habit of it.
It's expensive.
And it is. Yeah, your bank is just like going,
your bank's going down and your scales are going up.
I know.
But you do feel worse for it. So we were like that over Christmas.
Same.
My fella was off for near 3 weeks and we were like, fuck it, it's Christmas. The thing, the amount of takeaways.
But you fall into a habit then.
Yeah, and then we were off, so sitting down more, and then it just felt awful all the time. I was bloated all the time, felt sick.
Mine was the Mackey's drive-thrus. Even I thought, well, it's only a chicken mayo, but it's what's in it as well. It's
it doesn't make you feel good.
Oh, I'd feel just that sluggish.
Your skin goes minging as well. Your sleep goes rubbish.
Big spots. Yeah, it was awful.
I do love Mackey's though. We've
got a guilty, guilty pleasure.
Dangerous.
I know. But I'm staying. I could just get my coffee from there now and go. How good am I?
I know.
Do it every morning. I get my flat white on the way through.
Do you?
And I don't touch the food.
Yeah, sometimes you can overeat it though as well.
You can.
And I always think things like that usually are better. But they're a better idea than they are when you actually get it. So like when we get pizza, like if we order a Domino's or a Papa John's, it always seems like a great idea. And I'm in agony afterwards because it's just so much.
Your tummy.
Yeah.
Especially, if you have got quite a healthy lifestyle. Yeah. I think
it's like a shock.
It is, because my stomach, it goes hard. My body's so bad for bloating.
Same.
So if I have a bad week, I can put on a whole size in
just
weight.
From bloating.
Just from bloating. And then I can get back on track for 4 days and it'll all flush.
I find that. I do think women are very much
unhealthy
like that.
That is for your body.
I know.
Your body must be attacking it.
Yeah, it just can't process it, I don't think. Yeah. But I ended up taking anti-bloating tablets called Wild Dose. Oh my God, changed my life.
Really?
Incredible. I'll have to send you them. They're incredible. So when we went on holiday and we were all inclusive, you go wild. Yeah. And I'd have some before breakfast, before lunch, and then before tea if I needed them. I didn't bloat once on holiday. And obviously you're eating more bread, drinking more fizzy drinks.
Do you have them every day?
I take 2 in the morning. every day.
So what about do you bloat the time of the month as well?
Yeah. But
and
I feel like, so I feel like it's massively curbed. It's all natural stuff as well.
I'm going to order
like mushroom
them as soon as I leave
extract in
here.
it or something.
Yeah.
They're incredible. So I just get a monthly subscription. My friend put me onto them when we went for a Hindu weekend. And she really struggles with bloating. She's got IBS and she takes them. And she was like, just try these. And we drank alcohol all weekend, ate rubbish and didn't bloat.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God, I need these in my life.
I'm gonna get them straight away. How long
you can get like 3 days maybe. You can get like a smaller packet, to try them out, because I got my sister onto them and she loves them as well.
Oh, amazing.
But I do think I probably could just change my diet massively. But if I do know, like, I wanna go out.
They're all natural as well.
Well, this is the thing. It is
just
all natural.
adding to your nutrition, aren't they?
Yeah.
Basically,
just another vitamin, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the morning.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're really good. Highly recommend them.
Amazing.
Especially if you're going somewhere like on holiday and you're just going to enjoy yourself. You don't have to worry. Because I was like, I'm going to be so bloated on holiday.
Oh, I hate that. The second I get off the plane and bloat, it must be, is it something to do with the flying?
It's thinking about all the food you're going to eat that week.
Is it, I think when you fly as well, you swell up.
You swell up when you fly. Yeah. But I think once you get to the airport as well, you're like, it's holiday mode.
I know. Gin and tonic. Yeah.
Full English.
Yeah. Oh, that's me.
Yeah. No, same. And then you've just got to enjoy. You have got to have those moments in life, though.
Balance, haven't you? Can't wait for a holiday. You need a holiday.
Oh, same.
You going anywhere this year?
We haven't booked anything yet, so we don't know.
Yeah.
Depends. We've got, so he works away in the summer, but he gets a month off in July.
Oh,
but we've got one of my best friend's weddings, smack bang in the middle. So I don't know if we'll go or not.
As well.
Yeah, so it's in Newcastle, so it will be like a weekend away, which would be nice. Yeah. And we've got friends there.
Yeah.
So I don't know yet. I hope so. But we'll see. What about you?
I don't know yet. I will be going, but I've got a surprise one planned from Ariel. So just hope she doesn't. I'll have to just not show her this bit of the podcast. But, I'm taking it to Disney for a birthday.
How exciting.
I know, and I've done that because I just don't want to be buying loads of toys again, and I got a really good deal.
That's a better present than anything.
Yeah.
Has she ever been?
No, she's been asking for 2 years now. So I thought, right, that's what we're doing for your birthday.
Frankie?
Yeah, both of them, and my mum.
It'll be incredible.
Yeah, so we're all going to go.
My sister went the end of last year, and when she asked if we wanted to join, Nyla just didn't really have an interest in princesses. And I said, I'll wait. And then as soon as it was coming up to them going, she's now obsessed with princesses. And she was like, why am I not going to Disney? Can we go to Disney? And I was like, oh, now I feel so bad. But I was like,
you'll go.
We'll get there.
And it's I think if you leave it till they're a little bit older, they remember it as well. I took Frankie when he was 2. He doesn't remember it.
Yeah, I went to Florida when I was 3. Yeah. Don't remember any of it.
Same, I went when I was 6 and 8. Remember little bits of it, but not everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting. We've got a very exciting year ahead. And we'll have to have you back on in a year or so and see how everything's going. Thank you so much for coming on, and I hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
It's been lovely. Thanks.
Thank you.